Oh gosh, I didn't even see you there because of the cucumbers. Just kidding. I totally did. I was sneaking out the side like this. Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to this wonderful Sunday evening. It is Ladies' Night on It's Online, part 1 of In the Soil multi-part series. We've got a very special program for you this evening. I hope you are ready for some laughs. I think we could all use a few. Of course we can. And we've got some incredible ladies from the Niagara region. Slay, ladies, slay. Slay across my big brass bed. There's a little tune for you to start things off. Is everybody ready to laugh? I am. So without further ado, please enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, slay, lady, slay.
Fred, what you doing?
Just needed a change of scenery.
Fair enough. Just, excuse me and pardon me.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Yep, Caitlin, that's great.
Ba ba. Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to Stay on News. I'm Brianne Livingston. Lots and lots going on in the world today. And we'd love to be able to report it from the studio, but as you know, we cannot. So we're going to be bringing you all of today's up-to-date information from the comfort of our own homes. Starting us off today, we have Vanessa Brickstone, who's going to be giving us today's weather. Vanessa, how are you?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Brianne. I'm Vanessa Brickstone with the weather. And speaking of weather, I don't know whether or not I'm going to stay inside or go outside. But I guess I'll just stay inside. So, listen, everybody. I predict a little bit of a storm, a brewing, know what I'm saying? We got a storm coming in, I don't know. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it's hot. It was hot the other day. I'm feeling a little bit of a tornado. What do you think? A tornado in my pants? Not really, because I don't live with my boyfriend, bitches. So, you know, I'm getting a little bit of a headache, which normally means that there's atmospheric pressure and there's all kinds of other pressure. But really, it's a sinus thing. I predict we're going to get some clouds. And then maybe later in the week, we're going to have some sun. And clouds and sun and clouds and sun. And that's about all we got going on over here in good old Niagara. Rain and sun. All right. Well, anyways, Brianne, I'm Vanessa Brixton with your weather.
Thank you, Vanessa. I predict a firing as soon as this sentence is over. I even think she mispronounced her name that last time. That's interesting. That's fun. Oh, great. Oh, folks, you know, here's something I can't predict, or at least it's much more difficult to predict. Muffins versus Mr. Kitty. That's right. As we know, all professional sports are canceled. So we've had to turn to the wild world of domestic cat wrestling in order to be entertained and to get that competitive edge. So here now are Joe and Vlad, and they're going to be talking to us about sports.
Today is a great day for sports. I mean, I just want to say I love a fight where it's the opponent's first event in their career and they come out strong.
Man, this is a fight that Muffins has been waiting for. It's a big fluffy opponent. I mean, it's Mr. Kitty, you know. Former championship of the UFC, Ultimate Feline Championship, undefeated.
You know the motivation for Mr. Kitty is to keep the title, but this new scrappy neighborhood scratcher muffins is gonna make it challenging for him.
I love those types of fights. You know, it's hard to predict, but I've seen these guys train all day, eating their weight kibble, chasing the lasers. This is gonna be one hell of a cat fight.
Thank you, boys. I've got my money on muffins. Well, speaking of muffins, I am a good cook, I gotta tell you. They never let me eat at the station. This is so much better. Okay, now, let's talk tech. Let's talk about the hottest trending app that's been sweeping the nation and its life-changing negative effects. Here with me now, kind of, is Mia Cressman, a sociologist. Mia, how are you?
Hello, Brienne. Thank you for having me out.
Hi, Mia. Mia, that's quite the echo. Where are you exactly?
St. Catherine's.
Great. Okay. Mia, tell me, let's talk TikTok, okay? How could this possibly be trending negatively right now?
Well, Brienne, as you and everyone on Earth knows, adults aged 25 to 90 are addicted to this app. We also know most of these adults are not working right now. What they don't know is this can cause irreparable damage to their careers.
What? You've got to tell me more about that. How is this universally popular app creating such economical damage?
These so-called adults are having engaged in uncomfortable childish acts and exposure to the internet. And as we know, it's not forgiving. And neither are their employers. Lots of these people are the faces of their businesses and are risking their livelihood to post themselves. These trends must stop, or they won't have a job to go back to.
That's a good point. Oh, hang on now. This just in. Oh, it turns out CEO of Hightower Industries, Vinny Wertheimer, was just caught mirror swapping with his granddaughter. Oh, it appears the video has spread like wildfire, and this reporter predicts the end of this man's career. Look at this guy. He used to sit in his gold office telling people what to do from such a high altitude. Come on.
You just can't trust 72-year-old men in a diaper holding a novelty-sized lollipop to run such a powerful corporation.
Oh, she flushed. Great. Thank you, Mia. Great to see you. Well, this has been Stay at Home News. I, of course, am Brienne Livingston. Stay safe out there, St. Catherine. What, Caitlin? What do you do?
Ba, 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 ba.
Caitlin,
Ba, 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 ba.
Caitlin, you know Mommy loves you. But you're grounded.
Here we are on interwebs again. Iron doesn't sleep, so neither do we. I know all my gym family is still finding cool ways to work out with all this COVID stuff and flex those guns. Take you bros along with me today so I can show you all the cool ways I've been pumping iron so that you can too. We're gonna make your workout work for you. Yo, here we go, bros. Wanna make the delts pop and the hearts melt to your partner? Try grabbing some weeds from your garden. First, grab hold of the weed near the base. Show that weed who's boss. Next, line up your shoulders across the line of the weed. Breathe in and get ready to rumble. Pull it out and whip it to shreds. Yeah! Yeah! Just remember, bros, you gotta be careful of little bugs in the garden, cause they're our friends too. And they're all just on their own workout journeys. Hey, little worm. There you go, dude. Lift it. Be a weight. I love using my cat as a toner weight because he's soft. No, I'm all about those plush feelings when I can get them. In a treat next to your shoe, and every 5 lifts, squat down and grab it, so that you're feeling the burn, and Mr. Snuggly Wuggly here is feeling a nice full tummy. Isn't that right? Yes, isn't that right? You're so cool. To round out our arm lifts, get yourself a piece of fabric. I know all you bros have one lying around. Next, any size needle and embroidery thread. Tie that knot tight. Yeah! Next is the really tricky part, bros. You gotta thread that needle through that fabric. Now fight that resistance to pull it up. See, I know we could do it. This was a hard one to figure out how to do at home. For the raddest beast of all, your heart. I was racking my brain, but then I realized the solution was right in front of me. Stairs. My home workout, bros. Remember to make your workout work for you. I know you're all pumping right alongside me, and I'll see your sick gains when we're back in the gym after all this is done. Check out my video next week where I show you to bake an apple brown Betty like a bro. Remember to hydrate. First rule for home workouts, anything can be a weight. I love using my cat.
I can't believe you guys dragged me to a magic show.
What? Magic is so fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so sick of being stuck in the house all the time anyway. It's good to do something different and refreshing.
Isn't magic for like little kids?
Oh, you haven't seen this magician. He is so sexy.
That's true. And you know what? His assistant is pretty fine too. I mean, give me fishnets and sequin bikinis any day. Honey.
Okay, look, I didn't want to say this because it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm kind of afraid of magicians.
What? That's so weird. I mean, like, don't you know magic isn't real? It's just like a bunch of things set up to create illusions. It's like, I don't know, done with lighting and little trick things and mirrors and quick hands. Ooh, yeah.
A magician can use their quick hands on me. You know what I'm talking about?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Quick hands. Just hear me out for a second. Hear me out. Think about it. The oldest trick in the book, the whole pick a card, any card thing. You pick your card, you look at it, you shuffle it back into the deck. But instead of just revealing the card to you the normal way, the magician says, look in your boot. But it's not just a regular boot. It's a lace-up knee boot. And it's not just in your boot. It's inside your boot, under your foot, under your sock, inside. I mean, if he could get it in there, think about all the other places he could put it. I mean, he could put it in your, like, bra or underwear.
Ooh, that sounds kinky.
It's the sleight of hand I don't trust. I mean, what's stopping them from going into, say, your wallet or your purse or your pocket? You know, I just think they're all crooks and thieves.
Whoa. You are being a little judgmental. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Way to blanket statement like an entire profession.
No, No. Just think about it. Think about it for a second. If they're such masters of illusions, what would stop them? They're all like, magic and card tricks. And then bam, you're pregnant.
What?
Okay, girl, you just, no. You gotta relax. You gotta just take a chill pill and enjoy the show.
Fine, but I'm under protest.
Okay.
All right, then.
And now presenting the amazing, the talented, the magical Magissimo!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, the non-binary. I'm so glad you could join me for an evening of magical delight. Where am I first? I will saw the lovely Sasha in her mouth.
Ooh, it's scary. Do you think he's actually gonna saw her in half?
No, of course not.
I will need a volunteer from the audience.
Me.
You.
Me? No, that's okay. I'm okay. That's
Oh, come on.
fine.
Just do it. Come on, just go. Do it.
Okay,
Do it.
fine.
Okay. What I will need you to do is pick a card, any card. Good. Now, I will need you to place the card in the deck and shuffle. Now, what is that behind your ear? Is that a King of Spades? Is this your card?
After the show is done.
You know what, guys? I feel really bad giving you such a hard time earlier. It really wasn't such a bad show. I'm really sorry. I actually had fun.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I mean, don't worry about it. So you just have to listen to us girls more. You know what? Next round's on me. Let's go to a bar and I'll... Wait.
Woo!
What's happening?
What? Girls, I can't find my wallet.
Ow, I'm being pricked by something.
I'm not kidding. It's not here.
Oh my, there's a playing card in my bra. And it's got a phone number on it.
Oh my God.
Guys, ladies, I think I feel a little bit pregnant.
Oh man, that guy is good. That is a good magician.
Oh, wait.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being here tonight. I know that we should be in the streets together in St. Catharines celebrating in the soil. And if you're anything like me, I'm really missing it. And the one thing that the streets of St. Catharines has taught me is that if a stranger is bothering you, just spit on them and tell them that you have something contractable. It's gotten a lot easier these days because now you can just sneeze. Now, because we can't be in the streets together, you're probably at home with your loved ones, and you probably don't love them very much anymore because of all of the exposure to each other, if you know what I mean. Now, I would like to share with you how to get through this so that we can be together in the future. The best thing to do is rely on arts and crafts, ladies and gentlemen. arts and crafts. Everyone loves arts and crafts. Children, teenagers, adults, your grandma, everyone. So the first thing you should do is get some clay. And we're going to mold some Canadian iconic imagery. We're going to make beavers, but bowls shaped like beavers. And then we're going to put little buck teeth on them and flat tails. Isn't that adorable? Yes. And then we're going to give our beaver bowls to our grandmother so she can tell us all about how she eats Skittles out of her beaver. Now, if that isn't funny enough, you know, the joke's really for you. You're going to get more clay, and you're going to teach everyone about canoes. And everyone, as a family, can create their very own canoe sculpture. Everyone can decorate them. You can put tiny things inside of them. You might even be able to show your husband where the man in the boat is. Now, once they're all finished, you can put magnets on them and put them on the fridge. Yes, you can even give them to Grandma. And all they're going to look like is a fleet of vaginas, all gathered together on the refrigerator. Just clam stamps everywhere. It's just beautiful. Now, if you're really not one for creativity, and you're with an older loved one, your partner of some form, and you're sick and fucking tired of them, this is for you. There's only one skill that you need to master to get through the rest of this pandemic. And it's oral sex, folks. Oral sex. Everyone loves oral sex. I love oral sex. You love oral sex. Your grandmother loves oral sex. I know it's true. Now, you need to offer it willingly all the time. In the morning when you wake up, before breakfast, after breakfast, during lunch break, on your workout, afternoon nap, dinner, before bedtime. Many, many, many times. This will work up an appetite, but eventually they'll become addicted to the oral sex. Are you catching on my drift here? What you need to start doing is distracting them from the food with more oral sex. More oral sex, absolutely no eating. Except for, you know what I mean. Now, what's going to happen is they'll start to get weak. Very, very weak. And eventually they'll want to nap more often, which gives you more peace of your own time, you know? And then what will happen is eventually they'll just starve to death and die in their sleep happy, dreaming of the past fellatio and the future fellatio. And you are guilt-free and single, and your skin and hair look great because you've been swallowing for the last 3 months. Now, if you cannot commit to this, because it does take quite a bit of commitment, all you need to do is add one little detail. It's your bailout. It's your pullout, if you know what I mean. What you'll do, you'll take the member into your mouth. When they explode, instead of swallowing it this time, you spit it into their belly button and then finger bang them. This will create sexual trauma, and they'll never want oral sex again. If your partner is a man, tell him that's how men get pregnant, and he'll never bother you once more. Thank you so much, folks, and have a great night.
Hugging. Once an incredibly popular form of human connection and endearment. Now a long-lost art, taking us back to the glories of yesteryear. What happened to the hug? Where did it go? And will we ever get it back? These questions and more on today's edition of Ancient Human Rituals. Boom, 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 boom. The physical act of hugging is quite simple. Two people put their arms around each other's neck, back, or waist and hold each other closely. Sometimes, if more than two people were around, they might engage in what was once called a group hug. That it kind of sounds nice, doesn't it? Anyway, back to it. The word hug is believed to come from the word hugga, meaning to comfort in the Old Norse language, first appearing over 500 years ago in Scandinavia. Public displays of hugging were fully accepted for a long time in society, more so than other forms of public displays of affection, such as kissing, heavy petting, and certainly full-blown fingering. People hugged for a variety of different contexts, greeting friends and family, congratulating someone, awkward hugs to people you don't super remember. Your best friend finally dumped that idiot boyfriend you never liked, and you hug her like you're sorry she's sad, but you're secretly happy because that guy was a total prickball. Looking at you, Kevin. Hugging was also known to have many, many health benefits, such as the lowering of blood pressure and increasing levels of oxytocin. This is a hormone beneficial to social bonding. It also happens to be responsible for stimulating the nipples for breastfeeding, but that's just a fun little tidbit. But, wow, a pretty powerful human tidbit of information now. I didn't realize it was hugging could be so I can't believe it. Wow, that we don't do it anymore. That's okay. Here we go. But hugging went into steep decline, as we all know, in the early 21st century. A horrible virus spread around the globe, wreaking havoc on society and on many of our habitual social practices. Prevention of the transmission of the virus was paramount. And one such victim of these changes in habitual social practices? The hug. People attempted feebly to replace the hug, initially in the form of a simple elbow bump. But eventually people realized they looked like complete turd nuggets elbow bumping, and they moved on to a variety of different attempts. The soccer pass, the toe tap, the karate kick. But after many kick-related hospitalizations, people switched gears away from the legs. They opted for new kinds of hand signing, or they went back to the ancient art of cap tipping, the rebirth of the hang ten, air fingering. Now, none of these held the same intimacy or comfort as did the simple hug, and yet for generations people slowly forgot about the hug's existence. Humans accepted hugging was no longer a necessary part of society and became much more closed off and robotic. Relationships faded. Humans no longer relied on physical contact from a friend or a lover for comfort. People became cold. And they could... Oh God! It's just that hugging sounds like really good. And I really wish I just had someone to hug right now. Anybody? Is there anybody? You, sir, come here and hug. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that feels so nice. Why do we ever stop to move out? Oh, God. Oh, okay. Enough. All right. This has been ancient human rituals, and I deserve that.
Hello, ladies. Lovely to see all of you today. Let's get our hands up at Heart Center. All right? And we'll just take a breath in and a breath out together. Remember, we're always going to breathe together. We're just going to breathe together. Okay, so here we are on what? I don't know, day 9 million? Who's counting? And we've made a promise to ourselves to meet a little bit every day to honor ourselves and what we do. Just a bit of time, come together, meditate together, and honor ourselves. You know, as mothers, it is a very difficult thing to remember what we love about our children, you know, what they teach us and how they guide us.
Silas, come inside, but keep your boots outside. Understand? Understand that transaction? Can you understand that? Seriously. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry. Just keep going.
Okay. So no problem. So let's just begin again. So hands at heart center. And just we'll take a few short breaths, okay? We're going to breathe in and out.
Silas, no. Give Timothy the ball back. I swear to God. Sorry. I'm sorry. Just keep going.
It's okay. You know what? All this time inside has certainly made things challenging.
No. Oh, sorry,
Remember,
guys. Go back down. I'm sorry, ladies. It's okay. Go back down. She'll eventually settle. She'll just roll over and settle. There we go.
Oh, I remember those days. Yeah, it's hard, huh? Oh, yeah, but you know what? You'll get through it. Yeah, okay. So, you know, as I was saying, it can be challenging and it can be very difficult to remember the things that we love about our children. But the thing is, we do in fact love them more than anyone else ever will. So when we think of that, we need to look at this isolation as a time to grow together, a time to learn from our kids. It's a time to say, you know what, everything happens for a reason.
Hey, Ramona, I've told you this is mommy's quiet time, okay? All right? Don't give me that. Hey, you just turn around, go put your Hannah Montana on, eat some chips and veg out, okay? Quiet time.
Ramona, preteen. Yeah. Well, you know what, ladies, what do you think? You know, do you think that maybe this is not such a good time? You think we should try another day, or what do you think?
I need this. I really need this, please.
Joe, don't go in there. No. Just stand by the door and say, shh, don't go in there. I'm warning you, Joe, don't go in there. Just stand there and use the 2 key phrases we talked about, okay? But make sure she's okay. Just don't go in there. But just make sure she's okay. I'm so sorry, girls. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. Sleep training, right? I totally get it. Okay. Susan, are you with us?
No.
Susan? You want to breathe? We'll breathe. What?
You know what, Monique? Can I just be mindful for a second, okay?
Oh yes, everything is welcome here.
You guys have girls. I have boys. 2 of them. Do you know what that means, Monique?
I'm sorry.
Have you ever played the guessing game called Chocolate, Mud, or Shit?
I
play this game every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Susan, let's just do the motion. Just do the motion. We'll just do, yeah. Boys, I know, right? They probably are a little stinky and different. It's different challenges for you. So let's get the motion, center ourselves. You know what? Maybe I'll put some music on. I'll put a mantra on. I'll put some music on, and we'll just get ready to just recenter ourselves. Okay, ladies? We'll recenter. We'll begin. We'll tune it all out. Okay, right? You know what? Is she gonna be okay? Good. Because I've just reached my cap. Okay, ladies, I really just fucking had it. If you can't just be quiet during the meditation, then you better not come to it in the first place. I mean, Donna, listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Joe, he's a fucking moron. So you gotta stop trying to micromanage that shit and just let your baby fucking cry it out, okay? She'll learn. Shut the door. Let her cry. It's not gonna work with Joe, and it's not gonna work with all this babying her. Penny, Ramona, at that age, okay? She's at that age. I'm gonna tell you right now, you got 4 years of this shit. Hannah Montana and chicks? Nope. Bad fucking parenting, all right? Just fucking deal with the fact that your child probably needs to go to female military school. And you know what, Susan? You got boys. So what? Your life's not worse than mine. I'm here trying to give you all fucking rainbows and butterflies over here. But let me tell you something. You have a huge shed. Why don't you just tell Silas and Timothy to fucking go camp out in there until further notice? The next time that we do this, all of you better fucking breathe!
Mom, shut up! I'm watching Netflix.
Just gonna go check on Hannah Montana, I think.
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna go check on the baby. She makes me feel better, you know.
Ladies, okay, ladies, same time tomorrow. Wait. Namaste.
Hello, everybody. So, some of us are heading back to work, and some of us miss things about work, and some of us, there's things that we don't miss. So we decided we were going to sing a little song about the things we do and don't miss about going back to work. So I hope you enjoy it. Here it goes. From you, I drink coffee, but mostly it's tea. I'll drink so much water. I'll pee when I sneeze. I've got to go back now. To work I must go. Oh, my work mug, how I missed you so. Take it away, Finch.
How do I say this? Where do I start? Your tiny, I hate you, alarm clock, even more than a fart. Your tiny numbers are forever angry, waking me up, always mad, I jump. Take it away, Bree.
I have not missed you, my freaking bra. I had so much freedom for my tatas. But now that we've come back to normalcy, please don't snap or poke or pinch me, please. Take it away, Lacey.
From a distance you see me, but my smell has no...
Strokes will be rough. My grip really tough.
Bushy
felt nice. But Bush, your time has come. Take it away, Erica.
I love my liquor. I love my beer. I love to sing with the band for all to hear. Puking in public, pissing on trees. I miss crawling home on my knees. Cheers!
Cheers!
Happy in the sun.
Happy in the